Welcome back to Bullet Capture Gaming. If you are new to our channel, we cover mainly Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and we will do all sorts of videos with hints and tips and guides and weapon reviews and all such things and loads of other stuff, races across the island and everything you can think of, bit of tactical stuff. Feel free to check them out, subscribe if you wish to. So today's video, we are going to show you, if you haven't found this, if you have, we'd love to hear what your comments are on it, but if you haven't, we're going to show you something interesting. And what you want to do, I bring up the map, is you want to go to this location here. So if I zoom out onto Seal Islands down the bottom of the island, if I zoom in here, there's a small island just here, and it will say on the map, traces of ancient ruins with some unique plunders. That's where we currently are, and if you come over to the east side of the island where I'm standing at the moment, you will find this door. Now, yep, and we'll get to those in a minute. So if you walk up to this door is slightly unusual. I know sometimes you can find closed doors that you can't open, but if you can pick this up, as you close in, I'm hoping you can pick up this noise. It does sound a bit like someone with a bad stomach disorder, or someone who's about to have the bad case of the shits. But it kind of sounds like noises from... You can kind of imagine it if someone was trying to create noises from hell. If you've seen Stranger Things or something, those type of noises that you would find in some kind of horror genre film or something. There's definitely something, it's like for me, like a kind of the sounds to the gates to hell or something of that nature, or zombies or something along those lines. Now, there is a live event. If you want more details on that, check out one of our videos we put out very recently, a developer update video. For a small amount of news on it, we don't know a lot yet, but there is a new live event coming, and it's coming in the summer, about July, August time. Now that will probably mean a bit like the Terminator event, it's going to run for probably 6 days where you get certain rewards. Now, I did hear a rumor last year that there was possibly some kind of zombie thing that was going to be added into this game. I honestly don't know if that's true. That it's literally just a rumor. And I am intrigued to see possibly whether this could have something to do with it, or somewhere that you may have to come later on. It's definitely some weird noises. It could just be a little Easter egg they've put in for fun. But so on this island, if you walk around, this island is mapped out, as UK Jedi was just saying then, by these stones. Now, they run all the way along the shoreline, all the way around the island, and they're kind of almost like weird demon type things.
Gargoyle type things.
Yeah, kind of those, I'm sure there's some kind of, ancient kind of mythological creature. Now, I don't know what they have to play in this weird story. Hopefully we'll find out. But there's that, but then there's also something else weird. So if you run up here, we will find...
There is a fallen one here that's a bit bigger as well. That statue thing.
So there is.
Colour to it, actually.
So there is, yeah, I hadn't noticed that one actually. Yes. Very kind of almost a bit like a kind of, it's not obviously not a totem pole, but that, that type of thing. Yeah, that's huge actually. That's much bigger than the other ones. I hadn't noticed that before. So, and as you notice, this island is definitely different to the others in a way. Look at the amount of red that there is. The ground is very red. The soil is very red in places.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
The trees are very red.
It reminds me of Wildlands when they did that devil worshipper
Yeah, El Dio or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yes, yes, very much so. That was eerie, and that took some detective work to kind of solve that, going around the graves and things. And it does
the one.
feel like that. And they haven't added anything like that that we know of into the game yet. Now, here's the other interesting thing. If you come up here, you find this temple. Now, on the temple, there's more of those things, smaller versions of that one that Nick just found laying down. There is a stone kind of tablet here with strange kind of markings on it. You can loot this box, but I've already looted it. So there's, yeah, some weird markings there. More of those kind of statues here. These are even different. Look, these are very different to the other ones. They're like almost like sea serpent kind of heads or something.
Yeah.
Very different compared to the others.
Who style? Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing that happens now, I don't know if it's going to happen
But
now,
these
but
have also got bowls in front of them with like fruit and stuff in.
like it's they're giving
Like an
a
offering, yeah.
yes, like an offering to the gods or something.
Lots of poppies around them.
And you can see that artwork at the top there. So it's all reminiscing of all the statues. It's all kind of linked in. But I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it's going to work. But if you stood between these two, some music started. It's not going to happen, is it?
No, it's like it's already played, so.
Though, I'm pretty sure when we first discovered this island, it was at night time and this light was on.
That's very true.
Right, well, I tell you what, we are going to try it one more time, but at night time. Right, so now it's getting darker in the game. The light has come on, as you can see. And as you start getting closer, hopefully you can pick this up. But there is some faint, eerie music that starts. It's really faint. And then it kind of starts to come into the kind of Breakpoint theme very softly playing. Now it only does it when you stand here. As soon as you start walking away, it stops. And it's like a really weird, eerie version of it almost. Like a mystical version of it. I was saying that, it hasn't stopped at all now. Ah, so that's interesting. The other day when I went under it, it stopped when I ran away. Oh, no, there you go. It stopped. Well, there you go. So now, yeah, it's just very strange. These clues are just racking up. There is definitely something in this. Right, so Nick has discovered something about the light.
You look at this centre structure.
Mm-hmm.
The light shining reflection is on this pillar here on the left, but not on the right.
That's true. Now, that could be an error, or it could be very much on purpose, because you can see quite clearly.
The light goes all the way around.
That is very strange. The other thing that's quite interesting is that when you get to this point, you see these tall stone pillars either side. Now, the stone pillars, there are no stone pillars this side. There's those markings that we looked at earlier, but there's none of the stone pillars. Now, if you follow it down, it is getting darker now, but as you follow the stone, look, there's more. And then here's the next lot of stone pillars here. It's like it's forming a pathway. Comes down here, more stone pillars. You can see the pathway kind of coming all the way down to the water's edge. And then when you get to the water's edge, you will find then this boat.
With markings on the end of it.
Exactly. But obviously there's nothing else. Yeah, it's very strange. Very, very strange. It's just a mystery. Right, so here is the last thing about that's really weird about this island. Now, this could be nothing or it could be something. So if you get your drone out and you stand on this side of the shore, get your drone up into the air and have a look around. On your drone, you will see loads of different barriers, the barricades. Here, pointing my drone at them, here, over there. And they are littered all the way across this island. I'm looking at some now. Yeah, there. All the way down here. Right there. Over here. There's a big cluster of them just up here. And at the other side of this, there's also loads. They look like as you can see, they look like proper kind of barriers or barricades. They are everywhere. Look. Look, tons of them. Literally everywhere. But, and this only seems to work on your drone, as soon as you start getting close to them, they all disappear. Now, of course, this could be some kind of weird glitch, but it's very strange. They look like they are purposely built barricades. You can kind of see some detail on them. But yet, look, there you go, disappearing once again. Vanishing. There we go, look here, get close, gone. They've even been put on at angles. They don't look like they're poking up through the actual world map. It's just really strange. They are literally everywhere, and I haven't seen it. I've never seen these anywhere else on the game, and I've used my drone considerably. Here we go, look, just vanish. Now, this other side of the island that's opposite is much more rocky and more mountainous. And it doesn't seem to have any over there at all, because I think it's pretty steep. There's only really this one pathway. I mean, this could mean absolutely nothing, but this whole part here is just, it just seems very strange, very odd. There's like probably about 100 to 150 of these barriers just poking up at the island. And the other thing that...
Just strange, it's only this island.
It is. And the other strange thing that you will notice as well is that there are enemies all around this island. But there are no enemies on this island. There are no drones that come overhead of this island. There are no helicopters at any point that come over this island. Yet if you go just a short distance that way, you do get helicopters and you do get drones. But when you are here, you don't. And you don't get any soldiers. I mean, there were some soldiers literally just over there a moment ago. It's like no one wants to come here. Nobody wants to see what's here. They're avoiding it on purpose. It could all just be one giant Easter egg, of course. Something just for a bit of fun. But I truly believe there's something in this. Possible live event or something. I truly do. I think this is something... Don't know, there's too much going on here. You can see the barriers here, look. You can even see them through your rifle scope. I didn't realise that. And there you go, zoom in magnification and they've gone. Turn the magnification off, they all come back. It's like they're being readied for something. And most of them are purposefully buried into the ground. They don't look like mistakes. It's very strange. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and we would absolutely love to hear what your take is on this island. Have you discovered any of these things anywhere else on the island? Have you found anything that looks similar to this on another island somewhere? Have you been to this island and discovered something that we haven't? Please let us know in the comments. We'd absolutely love to hear your feedback. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. Stay safe out there. Take care. We'll see you again on the next video. Bye bye.